Hey, it's your friend Chewy CJ, and this is our week 1 of the playoffs match. That's kind of an awkward way to say that. Versus Sir Squire and the Broadway Blastoise. Let's go ahead and tell him good luck, have fun. Okay, so what did he do differently than the last time? So he didn't bring Diancie. He did bring Darmanitan, which is definitely a big problem. He didn't bring Honchkrow. So he didn't bring Honchkrow or Diancie, and he added Tornadus and Darmanitan. I feel like there was one other Mon that he... I don't think he brought Latios last time. I think he brought something different. But anyway, so he does not have a ground type. I kind of just want to lead with Zapdos, just because it's a good lead versus his whole team. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think this is fine. Alright, so he does lead with the Darmanitan. So, I think we have a pretty easy play in a Blastoise here. It's really obvious, and the U-turn is really obvious, but I need this Zapdos for things like Hitmonlee, Zapdos, and... Tornadus, Hitmonlee, and Metagross. Oh, I'm really nervous, guys. I don't think I have a great matchup here. Yeah, I'm just going to go into Blastoise and try and get some chip damage on this Rocky Helmet. Even if he wants to go for U-turn, like, that's totally fine. If he's banded, like, he kind of doesn't have a reason not to click Flare Blitz. Just because Flare Blitz is so dang strong versus my team. I almost didn't bring the Blastoise. Verd talked me into it, and I'm in this particular situation, I am really glad I brought it. The way he leads it kind of seems like it's Scarf rather than Banded, which makes it a lot easier to deal with. Alright, so he does expect the Blastoise, which is totally fine. So, I have to go into Reuniclus. There's a good chance he just goes for Knockoff. He goes for Sleep Powder. Crap, that's not very good. I was worried that he was going to have Sleep Powder. So what does he go into? I should have went to Bronzong to scout the Sleep Powder. Because I have safety goggles on Bronzong. Like, that's exactly why I brought it. So that's a bad play on my part. Alright, so I think he's just going for U-turn, which does a lot. Let's do a Calc. Blastoise. Leonardo. Darmanitan. Yeah, that looks to be banded. So the thing that stinks now is because we took the U-turn. We are in range of 2 Flare Blitzes. I know that Hippo can take 1 Flare Blitz because we are fully physically defensive. But not having the Reuniclus really sucks. Reuniclus is a big win con. I mean, yeah, that we can wake up. And he doesn't have a super good way to hit us. So he does have Darmanitan and potentially like a knockoff Hitmonlee. But I'm going to get trapped in a loop here because he can just U-turn again. Like, I don't think I've gone for 1 attacking move this whole game. So I'm not sure what his switch into this thing is. Probably Latios. He does show to be... Life Orb. This thing is definitely a threat. Yeah, I'm totally on the back foot. I mean, I still have some tricks, I can definitely pull it back. But I need to get his team weakened. I haven't landed a single attack on anything. This is literally the first turn that I'm going to be going for a move. So that's why I'm in such a crappy spot. Whew. So I can still win without the Reuniclus. I need to start getting some damage onto things. Like, it's tough, because I think... I really think his switch is going to be Latios here. He doesn't want to bring in the Venusaur, because I could potentially go for something like Thunder Wave, like I did in the last game. And he doesn't want to go into Metagross and get parried. Doesn't want to go into Darmanitan and get parried. Yeah, this is a Life Orb Torn. So how much damage? So Zapdos. Let's look at Darmanitan or Tornadus. Tornadus T, Life Orb Attacker. So yeah, he looks to be kind of like this normal set here. So he could have run something like Icy Wind. Oh no, crap, that's really not good. At least he can't go for Sleep Powder again. I think I'm going to Volt Switch into Benjamin. Let me just think about this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, otherwise I can go to Reuniclus and try and burn another turn, which might be the play. So it's either Benjamin or Reuniclus. Because what do I think he's going to go for? If he went for something like Leech Seed, that would be really crappy. I also want to look at how much damage that does to some normal Venusaur sets. Mega Venusaur. Okay, so it looks to be offensive, just based on the Volt Switch damage. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to go into Benjamin. Just don't go for knockoff. I went for Sludge Bomb, okay. So I do think that Trick Room is a good play here. He might have knockoff, which is fine. He can knock off my safety goggles right now, which isn't going to do a lot for me. At this point, as long as Reuniclus is asleep. I don't think he has a move other than... Okay, cool. Great. Let's go for Zen Headbutt. So that was basically a free Trick Room. Because he could, like, the thing is, like, he can bring in Metagross to take an Earthquake, but what does Metagross do back to me in return? Like, the only move it really has to hit me with, like, it can go for Hamper Arm, which isn't going to do a ton. Otherwise, it really has nothing to hit Bronzong. Same with Latios. Like, Latios just doesn't have a great move to hit Bronzong with in retaliation. So he has to play around me for 4 turns. Because I have moves to hit his whole team, like, pretty hard. Yeah, like, see, even that did, like, pretty reasonable damage. Yeah, holy crap. And is that... So it's not Life Orb. Do I just want to go for Gyro Ball again? I think Gyro Ball is the best play. Oh, I kind of want to go for Zen Headbutt. Because what if he does something... No, even if he does something cheeky like go into Darmanitan, I don't really care. Let's not over-predict here, and then... Yes, we did go for the Metagross, so it's good that we went for this, actually. So we can hit him up with a fairly big Earthquake here. Tim Kaine, I guess, yeah, Metagross was a late addition to the team for him, so he got one of the... he got a Pokemon that was added late. Oh, this is so funny. This is almost exactly what Verd brought in my testing. I kind of want to Trick Room again. No, I'm just going to Earthquake. Actually, you know what I could do? This is awesome. We're going to do this here. We're going to go into Hippowdon and make the play. He hasn't shown an item yet. If the Verd tested against me with a natural gift fire, or no, not natural gift fire, natural gift dark. So if he goes for that here, that's gonna be pretty awesome. So we can come back in later and set up another Trick Room on the Venusaur if we want. I feel quite a bit better about our position now. I still don't feel great, because we really had him on the back foot for 4 turns there. And that Earthquake did a lot. Like, that's not a defensive Metagross. Bronzong. Benjamin. Metagross. Alright, let's see what he does. He goes for Power Up Punch, and he gets another boost, and we get Eject Button. Alright. Time to start taking lives. We click Crunch. If he has Bullet Punch, that's actually a little bad. I didn't really think about that. How much is a +2 Bullet Punch gonna do? Assuming he's 252. Stoutland. Bullet Punch only does like half. Yeah, again, we have him on the back foot for 4 turns, which is great. Like, I love... Like, when I brought the team against him before, it was so defensive that, like, it was just so crappy. But now I'm in another situation where I'm applying tremendous pressure for 4 turns. He goes for the Bullet Punch, and we take him down. So we're up 6 to 5. So if he goes into something like Hitmonlee here, I think we do have to switch out. Let's see. So he does go into that, okay. So he named this Pence, that's great. So yeah, so now I'm not sure what it is I want to go into. I kind of just want to go Reuniclus. Like, I think he's Fake Out on Burden. And this set nearly beat me in testing. Like, so even if he goes for Knockoff, like, that's fine. Yeah, I think the play is Reuniclus. Goes for Mach Punch. Okay, I was worried that he might have that. Okay, he's Life Orb, so he's not on Burden, which is definitely fine. So, I think Shadow Ball is the play. Goes for Knockoff, does a ton, which is fine. And we wake up. It's a little too bad that we didn't get to click, what do you call it? Psychic, because that would have killed. So is there anything that we can recover on with this thing? No. I mean, like a Lottie that's locked into... a Lottie that's locked into Psychic, or Psyshock, potentially. How much does Zapdos take from a Hitmonlee? It does not take it well. Yeah, so this sucks, but my play is to let this go down. Maybe I'll just recover in case he does something weird. So he does just go for a Knockoff, which is fine. So now let's go into this. The question is, do I want to Roost or do I want to Volt Switch? I want to Volt Switch because this can still Roost up on, like Tornadus. Whew. At least this is a good game so far. It's going like the quality of the game is a lot better than last time, and even if I end up losing, certainly I hope I don't. But just the fact that it's been such a better game so far makes me feel a lot better. So it does switch out into Venusaur, which again is a... So I'm going to go into Bronzong, we're going to Trick Room here. because he might just go for Sleep Powder. Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping for. Yes, and the safety goggles come in handy. So we gotta do a calc. Oh no, there's no reason to click anything but Zen Headbutt here. Latios is at 4%, so it dies to a Zen Headbutt easily, and it does tremendous damage to everything on his team. Like, we might honestly get like 4 kills here. No, no, no. Okay, we're alright, we're alright, we're alright. Okay, I almost had a panic attack. No, not again. No. This is revenge. This is... No! Oh my goodness. The revenge. It's real. Oh man. Oh man. I can't believe that. That is a 1 in 1,000 chance to happen. That's literally 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000 chance. Oh my. Okay, alright, we get a little bit of payback. We get a little bit of payback. We can set up another trick room. It's evening out. Okay, I feel better. LOL. Actually, so... Yeah, see, this is the only crappy thing about having the safety goggles instead of, like, Twisted Spoon. Yeah, like, there's no reason to do anything but Trick Room again. I know his full set. Like, he can try and go for... Like, I can go for more Zen Headbutts than he can go for Synthesis. So, I'm gonna win this every time. Assuming I don't miss 3 in a row again. That was... I don't think I've ever had anything like that happen to me. But it's only fair. It's really only fair. I haxed the crap out of him. Adam's here, so I'm gonna turn off spectators. No offense, Adam. I just don't. I just don't deal with spectators at all. Alright, so yeah, he's just gonna go for damage. Alright, so if he's gonna Synthesis here, that's fine. Like, again, we're gonna stall him out of Synthesis. And then all we need to do... So it would be nice to get a little bit more damage on Tornadus and Darmanitan, and then Stoutland can win. But eventually he's gonna run out of Synthesis. He only has 4 left, and we have 3 turns of Trick Room. He can go for another Giga Drain to reduce our damage just a little bit. This Bronzong is killing it. Alright, so now as long as we don't miss, we should... No, it's a roll to kill him. Alright, we do kill it because we get a crit. Crit mattered. The crit mattered. So now I think we just Gyro Ball. Yeah, we let Bronzong go down. So now I want to bring this in and go for Stealth Rock. Like, the rocks plus the sand is going to be awesome, like, for whittling his team. I have to remember that the Tornadus is actually at full. It's not at 81%, like it's showing. Oh, I still can't believe that I missed 3 in a row. But again, we got a flinch, and then we got a crit that definitely mattered. Like, let's look at Venusaur. No, so he had to have been... he had to have been defensive to take that little. He had to be like 252 to get like the sort of rolls that we were getting. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that this is Scarf Latias. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Alright, this is totally fine. How much is Stone Edge? No, I'm just gonna Earthquake, I don't care. Actually, should I slack off? Because what is he gonna do? Like, he's probably gonna high jump kick. Hit Pout on. Hitmonlee. So that does a lot. So I'm just gonna slack off. That does a lot. But yeah, like, he's gonna die to another turn of sand. Okay, we started this game off poorly, but we're starting to turn it around. He doesn't have an answer for Stoutland. He goes for Rapid Spin, which is not great. So how much does a Life Orb Tornadus do with a Grass Knot? Probably a ton. Yeah, it's got a chance to kill. So that's not a risk that I can take. Because I need sand. So does he have Energy Ball? Actually, Energy Ball does less than Draco, so Draco does about half. So we're just gonna set up rocks, which is fine. I just want to get up rocks, and now Latios is dead. Okay, so we just need to get a little bit of chip on the Tornadus, and we win. We go into Zapdos. Yeah, I thought it was Scarf, like that's how he was playing it. Alright, so let's roost. There's no reason not to roost. What can he have that can kill me? Like a Smackdown? Alright, I think we're in good shape. I think we got this. All we need on this is damage. I like don't even need to switch out. Just go for Darmanitan. So it takes a pretty decent amount. Just go into Blastoise. Don't even think twice about it. Does a ton, but it's going to take Rocky Helmet and Recoil. We leave in Blastoise, and we go into Zapdos for the win. That's all I need to do. He does have the Grass Knot. We know his full set now, so this Volt Switch should kill. And I think we're going to have a 3-0 victory. So, oh, holy crap. That game started off so badly. And, you know, even though we got some pretty... Like, he got really lucky against us with the 3 misses in a row. But to be fair, we kind of got him back with all of the... with the crit and the flinch. So, I feel really bad because, like, in the end, like, it was still sort of what decided it. He's getting these flinches here, but they literally don't matter. Like, he dies to the next Life Orb hit. So. GG. Such a better game than last time. Yeah, so I mean, again, like, even though there's a little bit of hacks in there, like, it wasn't like last time, and like the fact that he got it and I got it makes me feel a little bit better. And it was just fun. Like, I loved being able to apply so much offensive pressure, especially with the freaking Bronzong. That was so great. And the fact that we like misplayed so badly at the beginning, letting Ridiculous go to sleep and things like that. Like, we did get really lucky getting a first turn weak with Ridiculous as well. Like, that made a big difference on the Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee was a huge threat. I didn't have great ways to deal with it. So, yeah, luck was on my side again. Like, I can say, oh, I missed 3 Zen Headbutts in a row, which did suck, but I think overall I had the better luck again. So it really stinks that Squire and I have we have not yet had a, like, really fair battle. But, again, you know, I said this in my team builder, it's a total class act. He has a great channel. I really recommend you guys check it out. And that's going to do it for me. So we will be going to game number 2, or week number 2 of the playoffs. And the other match has not been played yet. So even right now, I don't know who I'm playing, but the battles will be going up sometime this weekend, so you'll be able to find out soon. Make sure you check back for that Game 2, for that Round 2 match, and make sure you check back to my channel for other gaming and Pokemon content. And until the next time, I will see you all later.